What up, and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new limited series, The Perfect Couple. Let's rock this. Listen, I'm sure fans of the book on which this show is based will love this adaptation no matter what I say about it. But after having watched all 6 episodes, you know what? The Perfect Couple is, how do the Gen Zs call it these days? Ah yes, mid. The Perfect Couple is just mid. I guess if I want to be more generous, I can call it mildly entertaining, but at the end of the day, this is one of those whodunit murder mysteries that doesn't really rock my world. Credit where credit is due. Every episode does have its commendable effort in purposely trying to mislead you so as to make you think that perhaps everybody's got skin in the game, everybody's got a hidden motive, everybody's got an intention to kill the victim, but the twist reveal and the ways in which the cops ultimately solve the case are just lackluster at best. In fact, it's quite predictable because it's the old trick of going with the least expected. Based on Ellen Hilderbrand's book, in The Perfect Couple, Amelia Sacks is about to marry into one of the wealthiest family on Nantucket. Her disapproving future mother-in-law, famous novelist Greer Garrison Winbury, has spared no expense in planning what promises to be the premier wedding of the season, until a body turns up on the beach. As secrets come to light, the stage is set for a real-life investigation that feels plucked from the pages of one of Greer's novels. Suddenly, everyone is a suspect. Instead of having that one iconic detective like Hercule Poirot or Benoit Blanc, for example, The Perfect Couple pairs up an out-of-town detective with a local cop. And it's an interesting team-up. It's an interesting dynamic to a certain extent because there's this constant debate on what is the most objective way to handle the case. Look, this is a big cast ensemble with Nicole Kidman as top billing, but the story revolves more around the bride-to-be, Amelia Sacks, and throughout the show, the eccentric personalities of all the family members from both sides of the aisle spraying out, some stronger than others. And that is basically the hook that keeps me seated, because while I find the murder mystery to be less than serviceable, it's the interactions between these resentment-fueled individuals that are juicy and somewhat amusing. So, despite its many weaknesses and shortcomings, just like any good soap opera, it's the secrets and the lies that made me curious enough to keep watching. Having said that, the decision to do that group dance intro just baffles me. I get that it's a destination wedding and that the dance is supposed to capture their few genuine happy moments, but at the same time, it's also cringy and cheesy, like they're trying too hard to copy Bollywood. And the fact that every episode uses that intro, even after the suspenseful cliffhanger from the previous episode, just kind of belittles that whole sense of dun dun dun. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, here we go again with that stupid dance. And maybe it's just me, but the story also has a few unresolved plot points, and some of the supporting characters are too sarcastic and way too unlikable. And performance-wise, all of the actors are just coasting by. I mean, not one of them truly stands out, not even the great Nicole Kidman. And I think it's silly that none of them in that interrogation room ever requested a lawyer. And so it's these minor details that make me say, sure, it's fun dissecting the lives of rich, arrogant, affluent snobs, especially when it's wrapped in murder mystery. But this is a shallow, superficial, unclever way of going about it. So yeah, overall I give The Perfect Couple the rating of 2.5 out of 5. It's fairly quick, it's fairly easy, it doesn't take a lot out of you to enjoy it, and I'm sure many of you will find it enjoyable. But as for me, it's just another show that comes and goes.